Video number 3. Had to take it, disconnect an alarm on my phone I completely forgot all about. Sorry about that. Hey, honey. Time. Yep. We are here at Murray's favorite bird, the cardinal. She loves listening to this thing all the time.
Yes, so did Robbie had a birthday there with his 4th birthday.
Definitely gonna need that.
And one of his best friends,
Northern cardinal, male.
he had a birthday.
They say that the red cardinals are actually saying that they're actually loved ones from that comes and visit you while you're and all that. Am I right? Mm-hmm. And we're literally right around the corner from her favorite part of the museum. A red-tailed hawk. It's very rare to see these now. Am I right, David?
What?
The red-tailed hawk?
No.
What about a red tail?
Are they like rare to see now?
No.
So they're all over.
Yeah.
Got an American crow.
When I attended SUNY Albany, we had a red-tailed hawk on campus.
Yeah, well, they say that the cardinals is actually the ones that they say it's souls that bring your loved ones. But they say that the crow is actually what brings your spirit up to heaven.
Yes.
They're putting on some stuff for her lips, some chapped lips. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
This is actually video number 3. Due because I had to stop to turn off my alarm on my phone so it didn't go off.
Medicine.
She just took it.
Okay.
That's why I had to stop the video to do number 3.
Just shut the phone.
Yep. Now we're gonna go into a little bit before we go. Now we're gonna go visit Maria's, AKA Miss Reed's family and all that. And here they are.
Really like.
This is the one that Miss Reed / Maria, she loves this exhibit. These are actually mammoths and all that. Her father used to hunt these things.
Oh, he still does.
Am I not alive? Well, this thing's not working.
They're so peaceful looking.
Not working.
Maybe.
They're so peaceful and
Yes.
the look in their eyes.
But they may be peaceful. But they could also been very, very dangerous too.
When they had me, yes.
Especially one day. Well, David was. Especially if when they had to protect their babies. Now, even today, mammoths are still alive.
They're elephants.
Yes, they're just their ascendants is actually elephants.
I love them too.
And even though, if you look, the bone structure right here is known as tusk. Mm-hmm. And they used to be killed. Even the elephants are killed or even tranquilized, and the tusk is
made out of ivory.
Yep. And all that. Before we do anything and all that, don't worry, everyone, we're all going to be showing you what a mammoth skeleton actually looks like. Now, these is known as the Ice Age hunters.
You walked into me.
This is actually what they used to do. Now, discretion advised, you are going to see some things here that will upset your stomach, especially the scene I'm about to show you. This. This is what they used to do. They used to kill deer, elk, or whatever, skin them when they were dead and all that, and use their fur for clothing. And they used to eat the skin. That's how they used to survive back then. This is the New York's first people. You got the actual arrows that they used to
Got a
use.
correction for you.
Oh, here we go.
That's a mastodon in the first display, not a mammoth.
Mammoth and mastodon are actually
Different animals.
No, they're not. They're actually it's just how they evolve. Okay, now here we go. So now some of this, what I'm about to show you, is discretion is advised and all that. But you see the fur right here from looks like a raccoon. It's got the bones, you got all the furs up here, and we're actually going to show you some odds and ends. Back then, they didn't really believe in shirts. All they believed was the bottom. So a lot of, the women would go around topless. It was the way how it is. And all that. There's times where I could just stare at this and I feel like I can feel the presence of the ancestors.
You're just like the topless baby.
Only you.
This is a harmless garter snake that feeds mainly on frogs and salamanders, but occasionally toads, birds, small mammals, and some insects. Snakes or serpents figure prominently in Northern Iroquoian oral traditions, as they do in the traditions of all cultures where they are found. Among the Iroquoians, snakes were not necessarily bad or good.
This right here is all of this.
Okay, one more.
Okay, now we're gonna go into the hut. No, no, you're not allowed to. Trust me, I found out the hard way. You okay?
My very kind relatives, we have been expecting you and have prepared a place for you this winter's night. Come sit down and we'll smoke.
This is how they used to
To
live.
listen to grandmother's story.
What's the word Iroquois mean?
I have no idea, but I know you're.
We can see them
People
through
of the
smoke.
Longhouse.
When they dance above, so do the people below. This is the story of how these 7 stars came to be and how they came to announce the midwinter, the beginning of our New Year ceremony.
We gotta put a bell on you to let us know when you go. I mean, this museum is incredible, and we're only in May at the moment, and there's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna be doing. Could you imagine trying to actually wash or even cook things in these kind of pots?
Look at the combs they made out of bone.
Mm-hmm.
14 is made out of elk or deer bone. It's decorated with a snipe. That was a clan animal among the Seneca Iroquois. And here we have the pencil.
Yes, a pencil.
Modern day invention.
Yes. But there's always been wood. Ever since the very first beginning of man. When God first created man, there was always wood there.
Yes, because man would get wood. What?
And yes, I am recording this, so you got that on video. So she's talking about wood, not
Men's wood.
He doesn't know about it. Ah. You know, out of all the times that we've been here, I've never seen this right here. I do not know why, but this is the first time I've actually seen this. All the times I've been here, I've never noticed this one right here.
It's always been here. It's a miniature.
It's an Iroquois village.
And do you know what this reminds me of? Night at the museum.
Yes.
Oh, because the little people.
Yes, your people.
No, not my people.
Yes, well, little.
Trolls. Those aren't trolls.
An axe. Hard head. Okay, now we're going into the good one. Now we're going to show you some hard bones. Would you like to give the history lesson of this mastodon here?
This is actually a young mastodon.
Gotta speak up. Let your students hear this.
This is the proposed mastodon. He wasn't that old when they found him. He was discovered in 1866.
Could you?
It was known from the skeletal evidence that he had been in poor health for some time.
Could you imagine if a dog found this? What kind of freaking digging it'll take for just to bury it?
For years, this was kept at the front lobby.
Yeah, they had a video of it that we watched, actually, of them taking it apart and then putting it back together.
This mastodon, he stood about 8.5 feet high. Like really tall. And at the and was about 14 feet long, very long. And he weighed about 8,000 to 10,000 pounds.
Basically, me after I eat a full meal. Am I right?
That would be a good wrestler named Mastodon.
Well, that's the thing, though, David. I think there was a wrestler named Mastodon, actually.
This skeleton is of the one thing that we went and saw, but it's also of the mama with the baby.
Yes. Now, Now, I want you to explain it to
That's
this
a
to me.
tusk.
Yes, this is an actual tusk, correct?
Original tusk of this one. Of him.
Yes, but it was this tusk was so old that they really couldn't use it up here, so they actually had to
They
make.
were too heavy to mount on the skull.
That's right. So they had to leave it right here in this glass and create them so it can actually
Lightweight casts of the original tusks. They're mounted up there
those.
on the skull to show how the tusks were.
Yep. And if you actually, I gotta put my hand on the light because it's too bright. If you actually look at some of the bones doesn't even look like they're actually not that old. Some of the bones will actually had to be, what was it?
The tusks are actually modified incisor teeth.
Incisor, yep. Basically.
Incisor teeth.
Yeah, because if you look, oh, I just cracked my elbow on it. If you actually look, you could actually see the teeth right up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor kid just ran right behind me after I farted.
Do we want to see the world of mushrooms?
We don't want people to get too high. And don't worry there, dude. We got plenty of time. We got we have 2 hours and 15 minutes before this place closes. I know.
Hamburgers somewhere on the way home.
Maybe. But I gotta Alright, so we've already been to here, to there, so we're going to go now over to here. Giant.
We gotta go back through to Harlem.
Maybe. Okay, some of these bones you're about to see now is actually
Moose bones.
Yep, that's Miss Reed's other favorite animal, moose. She's always wanted to see a moose. Now, I have no idea what the hell this thing is, but it looks kind of creepy. I hate to say this, but it looks like a woman every month.
That's a ground sloth.
That's a ground sloth?
The thing behind
It is a ground sloth. These are the mastodon. And then you have a giant beaver, which is right
Right
there.
here, yep.
This is the beaver's.
Skull.
And that's a modern day beaver.
And this is elephant thing.
Yeah, the white elephant, the
Actually,
Wow.
I think those white things are teeth.
Yes, for
Those
the
are-
elephant.
The mastodon, mammoth,
Mastodon.
yeah.
that's the jawbone of a mastodon and elephant teeth. And that's
And this is a giant sloth. The ground sloth, those are.
but imagine, look at the beaver.
Regal seal skull, harbor seal replica skull, and Bocola whale replica skull. There's a lot of boneheads.
That is a full-grown Colombian mammoth.
Skull and tusk.
This is a skull of a caribou. And this is the skull of a musk oxen.
Like I said, I'm just waiting to hear one of these days that this place comes to life, like at night at the museum.
How do you
You
know
never
it
know,
doesn't?
it just may.
Guys, you see this?
Yeah, I showed them the. That's the actual leg bone, I believe, of a mastodon.
That is a mastodon.
Femur.
Yeah.
These large femurs, thigh bones, are from a mammoth and mastodon. Next to them is a cast of a human femur. Oh my God. Okay, so you got a mammoth, a mastodon, and human. A dog's dream. You alright there, honey bun? Huh? Okay, now we're going into another area, the Black Capital Harlem in the 1920s.
Right, 10 minutes. We better hurry up.
Got so much rich history here. Now, I'm going to forewarn everybody on this now that we are going to go into an eventually area that a national disaster happened, and it is going to be a lot of heartbreaking because, you know, I was around when it happened and it did a number on a lot of people. But we'll be going through that in the next few minutes. Right now, we're going to be going and showing you what the schools used to look like back in the old days.
It used to have a one-room schoolhouse.
Yep.
All right.
And here it is, the one-room schoolhouse. And there's that bitch of the teacher that always complained about everything. Late on schoolwork, this and that.
They changed it.
I mean, look at that bitch, just standing there not teaching a thing. What kind of teacher society do we have these days?
She was trying to write. You would have 3 different grade levels. One there, one there, and one there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3 different grades. That could have been, what? I don't know, say what? 6?
Second, third, fourth,
Yeah.
fifth, sixth, seventh.
They used to have, years ago, instead of the alphabet, they had different dates that they would teach.
This, yeah, I just noticed this, but if you look up above the American flag, there's a picture of George Washington. I just noticed that. All the times that we've been here, that is the first time I noticed. See, every time we come here, we always notice something different.
That's true.
Gotta go back to Ellis Island.
Ellis Island? Did you say Ellis or Alice?
Ellis.
Ellis E. Oh yes, Ellis Island. This is where immigrants used to come in. And all that. They'll check their health and all that. And if they were good and all that, after multiple freaking tests, they would be given different names, like list question asked of immigrants by United States Immigration Office. What is your name, your age, your sex? Are you single or married? What is your occupation? Are you able to read or write? What is your nationality? Your race? I hope human. I come from Mars.
Black, white,
Yeah.
Spanish.
Me, my family, we came from my family came from a weird place. We came from a place called Uranus. You never know. One of these days, they might change the name of it and call it your rectum. I know I'm going to get yelled at for that one.
But check number 20.
Are you a... What the heck is that?
Polygamist.
Oh,
Multiple marriages.
poly. Basically, you could be married. Well, that's known as Mormon now.
Yeah.
Is actually known as Mormon.
But
Which one?
number 23.
What is your general condition of mental and physical health? Are you deformed or crippled? I'm mentally challenged.
If you notice in the display, the man, while the family waits, the man is undergoing an eye exam. My father came through here.
Oh, so your father was an immigrant?
Yep.
Really?
Father was born in Poland, or actually Russia, what is now Ukraine.
Real?
Can you teach us? Hello, how do we get
Erie, SJ, Isabella. Erie, SJ, Isabella.
Like I said, I swear to God,
That's your
this.
heritage.
What?
Because you are Jew. You too, Joseph. Because you are Jewish. Isabella, yes, she is. Yes.
Oh, okay, now. Grand Central Terminal back in the 1950s. Could you imagine seeing this 75 years ago? I mean, it's incredible. Alright, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to start up a new one. Because I don't know how long I can go on each video.